In this edition of It's Nighttime, the players visit the Coca-Cola factory. We bid a sad farewell to team legends. New Balance introduces their cricket kit. And a big thank you to the fans. It's Nighttime. One of the Chevrolet Night sponsors is Coca-Cola or Powerade. The team has an exclusive look behind the scenes at one of the best known brands in the world. Getting the chance to meet the folks at Coca-Cola and seeing exactly how the world famous product is manufactured and bottled at the factory in Bloemfontein.
Hey guys, we're here at Coca-Cola Fortune. Let's go and see what it looks like.
As expected in a facility that produces a drink containing one of the best kept secrets in the world, security is tight and not just anyone can get in. Once in, the boys were treated to a not often seen side of Coca-Cola. And if boys are let loose in public, the fairest sex is always on hand to keep them in check. Mountains and mountains of cold drinks. After introductions, the players were taken into the factory where the magic happens. The factory floor itself was quite overwhelming for some of the players. The bottling plant was the place where the most activity was happening, and the players could not believe the amount of bottles being produced from a little plastic cylinder. Long gone are the days of packing 2-liter bottles by hand. The guys also got to see what not a lot of people have seen before, the secret syrup itself that makes Coke what it is today. No, it's a machine turning them into bottles. Now we all know Coke contains sugar, but this is ridiculous. But what would a tour of the Coca-Cola factory be without an ice-cold, refreshing Coke? And yes, even a personalized can or two.
Come up and share a Coke with the Chevrolet Knights.
For the T20 Cup next year, I think we'll have a good chance. A few of our players will definitely be more senior players in the team, know their roles a bit better, and we'll definitely have a better performance next year in the T20. Highlight of the cricket season was definitely scoring 100 at Newlands and then also winning the game. Our T20 campaign didn't go as planned, and also Momentum Cup, but we're currently second in the Sunfoil competition. My nickname in the Knights team is Huckles.
The Chevrolet Knights positioned themselves as one of the formidable teams in the 4-day Sunfoil series. Another glorious day on an excellently prepared Chevrolet Park against the Chevrolet Warriors. With the Knights not performing to their own high standards in the Momentum One-Day Cup and the Ram Slam T20 series, they placed second in the Sunfoil series, showing that the Central franchise will always remain a serious contender for any trophy up for grabs in domestic cricket.
If I had to evaluate myself this season, I think I had a pretty solid season, but as all sports people, we're never satisfied, so a little bit more runs or a little bit more wickets either here or there would be great. What's the highlight of my cricket season thus far? Probably the game we played against the Lions here in Bloemfontein. They made a pretty decent score and I scored a very quick 100 to take the team basically over the line. Expectations for next year's T20, well, we definitely want to win all our games in the competition. I mean, no team wants to lose, so if we can do that and get to the final and hopefully even, you never know, pull out one there, it would be great for this team and this franchise. Who is my all-time cricket idol? Must be Brian Chathlara. My roommate while travelling is none other than the grumpy Will Despino. We have a good laughs on tour. My nickname out of the Chevrolet Knights team is probably just Riles. My dad calls me Quacha, but that's not really caught on to the Chevrolet Knights. Funniest moment of the season has to be that great quality ball I bowled to Stian van Zyl, taking his wicket. My first ball I bowled to him and my second first-class wicket.
Cricket has long been a professional sport, and as supporters we often become spoiled to see our heroes and stalwarts play and perform game after game. But sometimes they too have to call it a day. Not only was it the end of a challenging season, but we also bid farewell to local cricket legends. Players like Nicky Bouyer, all-rounder and international player, started his career in the Free State. And Johan van der Walt, playing in the Free State since 1997, representing South Africa on several occasions, also played their last matches for the franchise. This does not, however, mean that we saw the last of them. CEO of Free State Cricket, Johan van Heerden.
It's amazing how time flies when you're having fun. I can't believe it feels like yesterday that Johan van der Walt started his career. at the Eagles then, Free State Eagles, and now we well into the Knights, the joint venture between Griqualand West Cricket Board en Free State Cricket. Johan, baie dankie vir 17 jaar. Dit is altyd moeilik en emosioneel as iemand op die einde van 'n paadjie saamkom. Dankie vir dit wat jy gedoen het vir Vrystaat en vir die Knights. Ons waardeer dit en ons wens jou net die beste toe vir jou karier vorentoe.
Protea stars Ryan McLaren and Dean Elgar will sadly also be leaving the Chevrolet Knights franchise to join other franchises. Dean will join the Unlimited Titans and Ryan the Sunfoil Dolphins.
We've had a wonderful time at the Knights, and yes, the Knights have really done their share over the last 10 years, developing international players. Two of those international players, Dean Elgar and Ryan McLaren, they both did wonderful service for the franchise and made great contributions towards the side and also the performances that we've had over the past years. Both of the guys have now received their second time round contracts with Cricket South Africa. We from the Knights would like to congratulate both the players. We know that we had a great input into your careers and your lives, and knowing now the time also has come that you have decided to go play at different franchises, we wish you all the best and many thanks for your contributions that you have made here, and thank you for the time that we could have spent enjoying cricket with you guys in the Central franchise.
Hi guys, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for the last 10 or 14 years of being part of this franchise and for Free State Cricket and the Knights and the Eagles. It's been a great honour and a privilege to be part of this setup for so long, and great memories. There's obviously a lot of coaches and people that have had a massive influence in my career thus far. I'd also like to thank the sponsors and Chevrolet and all the sponsors before and that have had a massive part in our support to be able to play this game. But obviously there's opportunity that comes around to make a change in your career, and hopefully this change will bring out positive change in my cricket. I wish you guys all the best for the future. Maybe there's an opportunity, maybe a bit more grey or so on in the head to be able to come back and play at some stage, but at the moment looking forward to the new challenge. I wish you guys all the best for the future. I hope you produce many promising cricketers coming through this setup. All the best.
Currently my 2013-2014 season has been pretty good. It's been had steady performances throughout the season, and I feel that I've found my team role within the new team dynamic quite well. My highlight for the season would definitely have to be my debut game for the Knights. That was quite nerve-wracking, but had a good game, made a good contribution to the team, and pretty much it was my best bowling performance for the season. The Chevrolet Knights season has been a bit indifferent this year, but with the Ram Slam we're 5th and the momentum as well 5th place, but now we're doing well with the Sunfoil series, and I'm pretty confident that we'll finish strong in that one and look to take the 1st place. Okay, if I could have dinner with any 3 people and what would I serve them? It would definitely be Dale Steyn, Kevin Peterson and Mitchell Johnson, and I would serve them spaghetti with lots of meatballs, because possibilities of having a food fight are pretty high that evening. So yeah, those are the 3 guys I'd have.
My all-time cricket idol is very hard to say. I don't really have one, to be honest, but there's a few guys that stand out. I love watching them bat and love watching them play. It has to be Damien Martin, Kevin Peterson, as well as Hashim Amla and A.B. de Villiers. One of the funniest moments this season was going through our video analysis and watching Werner Kusia appeal, and while appealing he fell and tripped over his feet. So yeah, that has to go down as one of the funniest moments.
No professional sport franchise can operate or even exist without the loyal support of sponsors. New Balance, a brand associated with running attire, is one of the brands that jumped at the chance to support a first-class cricket franchise with their new range of cricket attire.
Hi, I'm Eslo Kutsia from New Balance. New Balance is a predominantly running brand established in 1906. We've recently moved over to Field of Play, and with Field of Play, one of our areas is cricket. We're proud to associate ourselves with the cricket brand. We started off with footwear, moved into clothing, and at the moment we're doing very well in our hardware with quite a few international players, Dale Steyn, David Miller, playing with our brand. As a technical sportswear brand, we are proud to associate ourselves with the Chevrolet Knights in terms of their playing kit and their training kit and their footwear that they use on a daily basis and at games to perform at the best of their ability. We at New Balance are proud to associate ourselves with the Chevrolet Knights, and 3 years into the sponsorship with the team, we've decided to play around a bit with the design on the playing kit, and this year we brought in the Knights armor on the sleeves of the current playing kits. We as a proud sponsor from New Balance want to wish the Chevrolet Knights all the best the remainder of the Sunfoil series. Go Boykies!
One of the biggest contributing factors to the success of any franchise is the fans. Fans that stick behind their team, no matter what the outcome of any game. Here's to the fans that back the banks of Chevrolet Park for every match. The fans that dress up and support for the boys. The youngsters that cheer on their heroes. And the people making the game of cricket such a wonderful spectacle. Chevrolet Knights forever. That's it for this final edition of It's Nighttime. Thank you for watching and supporting the Chevrolet Knights. We look forward to an exciting new chapter when the new season kicks off in September 2014, with an all-new franchise Sixers to be held at Supersport Park Centurion from 4 to 8 September 2014. Follow us on Twitter @Knights Cricket. Until then, keep supporting the Chevrolet Knights.